Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naraya and today I am going to walk you through how I achieve this tri-color boho braided style with my natural hair. The first color of boho hair I have is in the shade 30, also have 27 and natural black. I have 6 bundles in total, 2 of each color of YWigs Human Braiding Boho Hair. As you guys know, I've partnered with YWigs before and they just recently opened up a storefront on Amazon. Previously when I've done boho braids, I've only done natural black, so I am so excited to be able to try some of their color. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is the braiding pattern that I tried to aim for when I went to pre-sectioning my hair for the braids. Pre-sectioning my hair definitely made it easier and quite frankly faster for me to go ahead and get this style done, because as you guys know, braids do take a while. Alright, so go ahead and get started. I started on the front of my hair because it's easier to show you than starting in the back. So for parting space, I went for like a medium small size. I didn't want too many braids in my head, but I also wanted the style to be very full. After kind of getting a feel for the exact amount of hair I wanted in each braid, I went ahead and started that braid. I went in with the knotless style for braiding with my natural hair. I am not a fan of the synthetic braiding hair in my hair with the boho. I am more of a fan of braiding my natural hair down to the end and adding the boho. I don't want the braids too long. Like, I barely want the braids to show, if that makes sense. As you can see, I braided that section down a little bit, and then I am just going to go in and add this first piece of hair. And YWigs braiding boho hair comes with the end of it straight. So that is the piece that you are going to tuck into the braid and continue to braid with that piece while leaving the curly end out of it. And you just continue to add however many pieces of boho while braiding that hair down to the end. I am going to show you multiple times how I start that braid. So first I braid it down as I said before, and then I go in with that first piece of boho. You can do it thick, you could do it small, but really just depending on the texture of your hair and how thick your natural braid is. And you just go ahead and add that piece in, and as you can see, I added the straight side in. I just go ahead and add that hair with my natural hair, and I just continue to braid down until I feel like I want to add another piece of boho. Now that we've moved on from starting the braid, here's a visual representation of what I mean when I say just continue to add pieces of boho as you continue the braid down. When adding the boho, I did not use an exact method to keep track of how much 30 or 27 I'm adding, as well as the natural black. I just randomly picked boho pieces. As I began to come to this middle part of my head, I did add more boho pieces into these braids than I did on the side, because I know naturally that I will wear my hair down, parted in the middle, and I do not want the braids to show as much. I feel like for this style, it really, how much you add and how much you put in really just depends on the person and how much boho they want to have on their head. The hair is really lightweight, so it's not really much of a weight difference when adding too little hair or too much hair. It really is just a personal preference. Moving on to the back of my head, like I said, the front was easier to show you guys because I can see exactly what I'm showing you and making sure I'm not making any mistakes. So the back of it, I literally was just filling it out as I went. I did not use a mirror, so I feel I did pretty good for me not using a mirror, but as you can see, the front was neater, but I'm still happy with it either way it goes. The hair is super pretty, it does not shed, and I believe that this is my first time using deep wave for boho, and it did not disappoint. But as you can see, for this entire hairstyle, for the front and the back, you just repeat the same exact steps over and over and over. After finishing the braids and installing all of the boho pieces, I just went in with a spray bottle to refresh the curls, as well as some mousse. The mousse that I used was the Lotta Body mousse, and I just went ahead and sprayed all the ends of the hair, as well as added some mousse to it and detangled with my fingers. The curls are really pretty when wet as well as when they are dry. I am absolutely obsessed with the hair, the texture, the color, everything. I really like these 3 colors together. I am glad that I decided to try it out. Please be sure to leave a comment down below to let me know if you guys like this hair, and if you're interested in trying it, I will have the link in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next one.